Here's an AMI This Week shortcut with Alex Smyth.
My name is Marilyn Hollick. I'm a docent, tour guide here at the Art Gallery of Hamilton.
Marilyn's specialty is a touch tour. She finds it rewarding to help people from the blind and partially sighted community experience pieces in a new way.
As you know, you come to an art gallery, you're never allowed to touch anything. So it's a real privilege actually to be able to be here and to give a tour, to have people learn about a different piece of art. I use the elements of design, which are color, shape, form, texture, and line, and they can tell us how big it is it soft, is it hard, is it got a smooth line, and have the person tell me as they go along, and then all of a sudden, at the very end of that, they can have the most verbal, wonderful description of that piece of art and understand it just a little bit more.
Marilyn takes visitors through 2 exhibits in the gallery's Touch Tour, including art by Reitzenstein, an artist in residence. He has crafted tree-like structures with bare branches, approximately 4 feet in height, that explore the relationship between technology and the natural world. Today, Marilyn is helping me discover this 3.5-foot tall bronze statue by Elizabeth Winwood, depicting a woman kneeling and holding wool between her hands. We started the discussion with the design element, line. Well, I'm excited. I got one glove on, getting the other one on.
Okay, fantastic.
Just from feeling the fingers, there's the very straight fingers with the rounded tips. And then with the actual form of the woman, there's a lot of the curves, there's the bends in the arms and the body and the legs.
Okay, so that's really fantastic. And you said exactly probably what this woman is all about. She's not a jagged line, she's a curved line.
After addressing line, we spoke about the bronze color of the statue, the surface texture, which felt smooth with some bumps, and the shape as curvaceous. We then discussed the implications of size.
Would you call this a big sculpture, or a little sculpture, or a huge sculpture?
Well, I would say this is medium sized, about roughly 3.5 feet long.
Right, okay, so if you have a huge big sculpture, if you think of Napoleon on his horse, what would that be telling you?
That it was invoking a grandiose scale, and it wants to be very imposing in terms of the statue.
Okay, that's great. What if we made this woman like really small?
Like maybe a couple inches tall.
Right. What are we saying about what she's doing and her in particular, and what the artist is trying to tell us about her?
I would interpret that as being you're shrinking the importance of her by making her smaller and feel small.
Okay, so this particular artist has made her medium size, so that's sort of how she's sort of thinking about her. We never really talked about her face, and that is something that you could talk about quite a bit with a sculpture. What do you think about her face?
Well, she's definitely looking down at her hands and almost looking away, so it's not looking out in the world. She's focused on what she's doing.
Okay, she's not protecting herself, but she has her head down. She's concentrating on things. Her craft is important to her, and that's what Elizabeth Winwood has sort of said about this particular woman, that her craft is important to her.
Touch tours are given the last Thursday of the month from 2 to 3 at the Art Gallery of Hamilton. For more information on their accessibility initiative, check out artgalleryofhamilton.com.